Global Gathering 2009, we're backstage. They've just come off stage for the first part of their global activity. Simon and Max, the Shapeshifters. Hello, boys.
Hello, hey, man.
Wicked set, first of all. You were playing again later on. Where did it all start for you guys? At the very beginning. How did you guys get together?
Well, we started all back in Gothenburg, my home city in Sweden, in '96. So that's a good, 13 years ago now. Simon was working at a small indie label, looking for some new acts to sign to the label, and he, asked around in the town, and somebody.
For some reason, someone gave me his name.
Yeah, and I gave him a cassette with some music I've done.
It shows how long ago it was.
Yeah.
A cassette. Do you remember what it was?
It was a C90
TDK.
Chrome,
good.
like really good product.
Exactly. Yeah. So basically, we've been stuck with each other for that length of time. So. Sweden. It all started in Sweden.
And what it all started in Sweden. You've come a long way, being one of the main headline acts at Global Gathering. What would you say is the best gig to date you've had?
Best gig ever? Here? Or in general?
In general.
That's a really tough, big question.
Pasha is pretty good.
Yeah, playing with Frankie Knuckles for the first time at Pasha in Ibiza was pretty special. But we've had some pretty amazing moments here. We've done our own terrace stage here for the last 2 years, and 2 years previous to that we played on the main stage. I think the first time we played and the second time we played on the main stage, there was 10,000 people in front of us. It was amazing,
And we're playing 11 to 1 in the VIP tent, so we don't know. It might be the best year, this year. So
exactly.
We still have to find out.
Now, it would have been about a year ago, in my opinion, you've done the re-edit of Lola's theme, which I absolutely adore. It was so good. What's next for you guys on the remix front in the studio? Who are you going to be working with?
We are just in the process of remixing a collaboration between Natalie Imbruglia and Coldplay. So it's called Want. I don't know when it's coming out. We haven't finished our mix yet, but that's what we're literally doing that at the moment. So they're quite excited about that. Empire of the Sun, We Are the People, that's just come out the last couple of months. And we've got our Young Dubs EP, which is coming out and Defected. And we're working with some new voices, some new singers, which we're quite excited about as well. So just keep working it,
The big DJ debate seems to be vinyl, MP3, CD. What's your view on this? When you play, and what do you use, and what's your view on this?
I mean, we're pretty old school there. I think we were probably one of the last DJs to swap over to CDs because we always loved vinyl. We started with vinyl, we love vinyl, but how things are heading now is more technology involved. So we're doing CDs. I think it's going to take a while before we jump over to the whole laptop, computer scenario. I mean, we like the physical thing and touching the things. We're not too keen on the screens. I mean, I'm not going to say we're not going to ever go to a computer, but at the moment we're quite happy to do the CDs and
We quite like. I don't like looking like I'm checking my emails, but without being funny about it, the Tractor thing's a really good system. So maybe that's going to be the middle ground for us, because you still have the physical element of doing that. So. My good friend Nick Fanciulli is waxing lyrical about Tractor, so maybe we'll go there.
Now, at Global Gathering, you're going to have so many aspiring DJs and so many guys who check you out and follow you. You've probably been asked this question a million times. The one bit of advice you could give to any aspiring DJ to make it, and also, like yourself, to stay on top of your game with so much fresh new talent coming through?
I think it's just like, I think producing, because it's so easy to produce these days, you just need a laptop and a couple of programs and you're pretty much a producer. I think obviously you need to have some kind of, skills, to, an ear for music.
Some form of talent helps.
Yeah. And your mates is always good. Play to your mates that they like dance. And if they're, good mates, they will tell you if it's great or if it's rubbish, basically,
Because it seems to be making a tune is the way to make your name and to get a headline at the gigs.
I think to be a DJ, to break through as a new DJ, you have to have production behind you now. But there's a lot of underproduced stuff out there at the moment that and that's but that makes the good stuff really stand out. So horses for courses.
And geek question: what program do you use to make your stuff?
We use a combination.
Yeah, Pro Tools and Logic. So Pro Tools is our main system, and then we do for soft synths and virtual instruments we use Logic basically.
Cool, look, guys. I'm looking forward to checking you out later on, playing alongside ATFC. Have a wicked weekend. Thanks for your time. Simon and Max, the Shapeshifters. Cheers.